The land of Mesopotamia gave birth to the first civilization we know of, the Sumerians. Yet the deeper archaeologists dig, the stranger their discoveries become. Clay tablets speak of rulers who lived for tens of thousands of years. Ancient seals show images that look like advanced machines. Their cities were laid out with precision that wouldn't reappear for millennia, and their knowledge of the stars went far beyond what the human eye should see. So, were the Sumerians simply brilliant, or did they inherit knowledge from some unknown source? And if they did, what does that mean for our understanding of history? Join us as we uncover 10 horrible and bizarre ancient Sumerian findings that can't be explained. 10. Revolutionary agricultural techniques. On unpredictable floodplains, the Sumerians created farming systems that seemed centuries ahead. They rotated crops, fertilized soils, and used companion planting to maximize yields. Studies of seeds show they selectively bred plants for strength, nutrition, and disease resistance, hinting at genetic knowledge. Clay tablets recorded harvest data, soil conditions, and weather cycles, showing agriculture guided by calculation, not guesswork. Specialized tools reveal engineering behind their farming. Their methods supported dense urban populations that should have been impossible with Bronze Age technology. Modern attempts to recreate their yields using traditional tools have failed. It's as if they possessed biological and ecological knowledge rediscovered only recently. 9. Extensive trade networks without precedent. The Sumerians built vast trade systems reaching lands thousands of miles away. Archaeological finds include lapis lazuli from Afghanistan, cedar from Lebanon, and metals from Anatolia, all transported regularly into Sumer. They standardized weights, measures, and even early currency to keep commerce smooth across cultures. Clay tablets reveal records of contracts, loans, and insurance agreements to protect merchants. To manage such networks, they must have mastered communication, geography, and seasonal trade routes. Evidence suggests permanent trading posts and diplomatic ties supported this exchange. What shocks historians is how developed it appears from the very beginning, essentially laying the foundation for international trade centuries before anyone else. 8. Complex textile production systems. In Sumer, fabric wasn't just clothing, it was wealth. Their surviving textiles show high thread counts and complex patterns, nearly impossible without mechanical precision. They developed chemical dye blends that created long-lasting, vibrant colors, unseen elsewhere in their time. Loom fragments and workshop remains reveal organized production lines with specialized roles, quality checks, and inventory systems resembling factories. They blended fibers, controlled weaving tension, and treated fabrics for durability. The variety is astonishing: heavy cloth, delicate fabrics, and specialized materials for different uses. Attempts to reproduce their textiles with ancient tools often fall short. For the first civilization, their textile industry looks less like trial and error and more like a perfected system. 7. Strange burial practices with advanced preservation. Several Sumerian burial sites contain remains preserved in ways that don't match natural decay or known embalming. Some skeletons show chemical treatments that slow decomposition, while others appear mummified despite the humid climate. Microscopic analysis reveals compounds designed to block bacterial growth, requiring advanced chemical knowledge. Some burials even align precisely with celestial coordinates, suggesting astronomical intent. No other early culture in the region showed such effective methods of preservation. 6. Sophisticated irrigation without trial period. The survival of Sumerian cities in harsh climates depended on water, and their irrigation systems remain one of archaeology's greatest puzzles. Vast canal networks stretch for hundreds of miles, complete with drainage channels, flood controls, and carefully calculated gradients. What surprises experts is the lack of primitive stages. From the start, their irrigation appears fully functional, large-scale, and efficient. They also applied methods to prevent soil salinization, a problem that ruined later farmlands. Evidence even suggests early water filtration and sediment control, showing knowledge of water chemistry. Modern engineers analyzing their layouts find principles described only in recent centuries. Where other cultures advanced through failures, the Sumerians began with perfected systems. 5. The mystery of Sumerian glasswork. Fragments of Sumerian glass show techniques far beyond their era. Unlike other ancient glass, which was brittle and cloudy, Sumerian glass was clear, evenly thick, and colored with stabilized pigments that remain vibrant today. Producing such glass required precise heat control, chemical balancing, and cooling methods still not fully understood. Some artifacts even display microscopic layering like modern laminated glass, hinting at intentional structural design. How such fragile yet advanced craftsmanship appeared so early, without evidence of gradual development, continues to puzzle archaeologists. So what's your take on these strange Sumerian discoveries? 4. Mysterious temple architecture. The ziggurats and temples of Sumer hold mysteries far beyond religious use. Some chambers were built to create specific acoustic effects, amplifying sound with precision. Others included sealed rooms and hidden passages, accessible only through built-in mechanisms. Their layouts followed mathematical ratios that produced optical illusions, altering perception of space. Advanced ventilation systems kept interiors stable despite desert heat. Traces of metal embedded in stone hint at experiments with energy or conductivity. All this required surveying tools and construction knowledge supposedly unavailable in the early Bronze Age. These buildings look less like early experiments and more like the finished results of advanced engineering. 3. Artistic depictions of hybrid creatures. One of the most striking features of Sumerian art is the consistent appearance of hybrid beings, part human, part animal. Found on statues and seals, these figures are rendered with such accuracy in bone and muscle structure that they look copied from life. Even more unsettling, these hybrids don't only appear in ritual scenes. They're shown alongside humans in everyday moments, suggesting they were considered real. Archaeologists confirm these images are original, not later alterations. Unlike modern depictions of hybrids, which vary wildly, Sumerian portrayals remain eerily consistent over centuries. This precision suggests the artists weren't simply imagining them, but documenting creatures they believed actually existed. 2. Advanced timekeeping systems. Long before mechanical clocks, the Sumerians developed remarkably accurate ways to measure time. Their calendar tracked lunar cycles, solar years, and planetary movements. They accounted for leap years and seasonal shifts that usually take centuries of observation to refine. They used water clocks, sundials, and astronomy to cross-check results. Even more striking, they understood long cycles such as the precession of the equinoxes, something requiring thousands of years of observation. Their division of the day was so precise that modern comparisons show only slight deviations. This accuracy was not just ritual, it organized harvests, civic events, and trade schedules. While others struggled with rough estimates, the Sumerians created a framework rivaling modern standards. 1. Medical knowledge beyond their time. Sumerian medical tablets reveal a level of knowledge far ahead of their age. They described surgeries for cataracts, bone fractures, and even brain operations with step-by-step instructions. Their records explain the circulatory system and organ functions with detail that seems impossible without modern tools. They identified genetic disorders, infectious diseases, and psychological conditions in terms matching modern definitions. Hundreds of plant-based treatments were recorded, with dosages and warnings about side effects. They practiced antiseptic methods, anesthesia, and aftercare. The tablets even mention instruments crafted with precision, resembling tools not seen again until the Renaissance. Their approach to diagnosis included patient history, symptoms, and physical exams, forming a complete system from the very beginning. Unlike other civilizations that developed medicine slowly, the Sumerians appear to have started with advanced knowledge already in hand. So what's your take on these strange Sumerian discoveries? Drop your thoughts in the comments and make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more mind-bending history.